The following is a test of the 90.7 WKKL Emergency Good Music Broadcast System. Hit it. I'm ready to go! 90.7 WKKL, Cape Cod's only non-commercial alternative music station. Because if there's no good music on, then it is an emergency.
Welcome to 90.7 WKKL West Barnstable. It's a cold and strange April afternoon, and you're here with your friend Frosty on 90.7 WKKL. Glad to have you along for the hour. The show was kicked off by Second Echo and 3 Union, but if you sit and behave, I promise you I'll have a lot more great music coming your way. That's not the only thing. Here it is, the throes of the supposed spring season, April 6th, and we're still dealing with snow and intense cold, heavy winds, and icy walkways. Seriously, I thought by now we were supposed to be, frolicking in fields of flowers and walking barefoot in the grass. Not that I've ever done either of those things. I hate nature. I'm an indoor person, except for the beach, and that doesn't count. Therefore, I'd like you to forget going outdoors and focus on the radio instead, as I spin an hour of tracks for you, from Shadow Queen, Walk Off the Earth, Altered Sky, Surrounded by Werewolves, and many more. You've made the right choice. This is The Frosty Show on 90.7 WKKL. Welcome back to The Frosty Show on 90.7 WKKL. The wind may blow and the rain may fall. Well, not today, anyway, but we'll continue to broadcast, and nothing will stop us, except the FCC. But let's not invoke them. I would, however, like to remind you of the upcoming WKKL Rocketeria Band Showcase. Next week, April 15th, right here on the Cape Cod Community College campus. Starting at 6 p.m. in the Grossman Commons, we're welcoming Fast Times, Interfectum, Unplug the Sun, and Big Fake of the Moneymakers to the campus stage. Drop by and throw up your hands. It's going to be a blast. You'll even see us there, because we're throwing it after all. Anyway, speaking of music, I've got some more to play on WKKL. Here you go. It's a blast from the past just for you.
Not gonna fight like beasts, ever fall to the wolves. Gotta find higher ground.
Hey there, it's your friend Frosty, only on 90.7 WKKL. Okay, so last year around this time I should say, all of New England, and a lot of the country in fact, was buried in snow. Drifts higher than your butt. Grass and plants missing, snow farms cropping up in the big cities, and all of us wondering just how much longer it would be until we saw nice weather. And we all swore it would never happen again. But here we are, one spring later, and New England is still being plagued by insanity. Seriously, I don't know what is happening. Did the polar ice caps melt? Did the Earth move further away from the sun? Seriously, man, what gives? I am absolutely certain that 20 years ago when I was a child, this sort of stuff did not happen. We had snow in December, January, and February. March, April, May, we had rain and then pollen, which I'm not looking forward to, but still, you get my point. It seems to be happening a lot more recently. Summer lasting into September, spring stretching into June, winter sticking around through April, and fall hanging out in December. It's like everything is just moved over a bit, just shifted. Mother Nature has decided that things were too predictable the way they were, that everything was too easy to take for granted, so now we're paying for it with all this craziness, and I, for one, am tired of it. I'm looking forward to shorts and being on the patio and dodging sharks and washing yellow dust off my car. Enough, winter. Go away. I mean, come on, right? Right? What are you going to do? This is WKKL.
Baptized in the river, I see the vision of my life that I wanna be delivered. In the city was a sinner, I done a lot of things wrong, but I swear I'm a believer. Like the prodigal son.
I don't know how you found this channel, but kudos. Welcome. It's 90.7 WKKL, and this is The Frosty Show. Okay, so in addition to the snowy madness that keeps dropping in and ruining our spring, We're getting a lot of rain here in New England, but thing is, this is April. You know, they give you that charming saying around this time, April showers bring May flowers or whatever. So to celebrate all that rain, which is supposed to be bringing us lots of pretty, pretty flowers, I've got not my usual 2 songs, but 3 this time. And they're all about, you guessed it, rain. First, it's Creed with Rain, very appropriately titled. Next, Garbage with one of my favorite songs, Only Happy When It Rains. And then, at last, Love Rain O'er Me, covered by Pearl Jam. Funny, right? Just admit it, that was clever. It's a lot of rain falling on your heads, and it's only on 90.7 WKKL. Yeah, you know, that metaphor works, I think. WKKL. This is your friend Frosty getting ready to hit the bricks. What can I say? I love my job, but I do have other things to do. Like remind you once more about next Friday's WKKL Rocketeria coming here to Cape Cod Community College at 6 p.m. on April 15th. Interfectum, Big Fake, and the Moneymakers, Unplug the Sun, and Fast Times will all be playing on stage in the Grossman Commons, so get here and enjoy it. This is a moment in history. Me? I'm making history too. I'm about to finish my 116th show. But I can only do that if I, finish. I got 1, maybe 2 songs left for you, and then I'm out of here. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch me this Friday on the WKKL Talk Block at 5 p.m. I'll be back next Wednesday. This has been your friend Frosty on 90.7 WKKL, West Barnstable, Cape Cod's only commercial-free alternative music station. All right, you know the drill. Play me off, guys.